So another project is I was trying to recreate this wall, which I got from Floor & Decor a long time ago. Well, about 2017, 2018. It's all white oak, but they are a piece of wood that they used a riving knife to kind of cut them so they're kind of real freeform. And one thing is that they are not something you really want to touch because there's splinters all over them. But I was trying to order more of it for the new build, and I found out that they discontinued it. So I got asked all the time if I had put every little single piece of wood in there one by one, but actually they come in this kind of a thing. Since it's not available anymore, as you can see, they interlock this shape and that shape. So I came up with a plan B. So what I'm trying to reproduce, and I stained this in this color not because of the color itself, but just to kind of highlight the grain for my dear wife. But if you look, there's sort of this nice kind of curvy pattern to it. But the machine that I kind of came up with to get this raised grain, I'm trying to reproduce the feature walls that we have in the current house for the new house. So the way I did the wire brushing machine is these outfeed tables on this side, it just unhooks with a couple of push buttons on both sides. So as the wood feeds through here, the one thing about this planer is it's got a really good power feed conveyor that is super strong and super accurate and consistent. So what I did, instead of the base model of these kind of machines being about $4,000 to literally about $20,000, I went on Amazon and got 45, I think it was, 45 or 48 wire wheels that cost like $3 to $5, I don't remember how much, and a piece of threaded 5/8 and some things called pillow blocks. You can see them right there. Kind of made this thing up. When I first turned it on, this is a 3 horsepower 220 volt motor that when I first turned it on, it was way too fast. So I used a smaller pulley here, a larger pulley here to reduce the speed by about a third of what the normal speed of this motor is. And these, by the way, I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these are power belts that you can adjust the size. This thing was a lifesaver because I'd already made the box for it, and that spins that thing. Spins it this way actually, so the spinning of this wire goes right into that, but I built it to the height of the outfeed. So basically I just put a strap around this to keep this from moving out. It's on wheels. But the cool thing about this setup is that this wire brushing machine can also be used separately. So I take the stock, cut this sort of freeform shape into everything. Cool thing about it too is that when you cut it, normally you get 2 pieces out of 1 from all the hemlock that I dried in the kiln. Anyhow, you take that while it's on, you rub it through that way, and within about 1 second you get this real 3-dimensional look. So the next project is gonna be this 4,200 square feet of tongue and groove that's back in behind there. About 1,500 square feet of that is going to be wire brush. So the wire brush machine takes this Radiata pine, which is number 1 grade. It's real pretty, not a single knot in it, which is what that whole pile of stuff is. But once you use that wire brush machine, right there, taking this through that machine, you get this. If you can see that grain, let me put it this way. It's real three-dimensional. And that's without any finish on it. But to get that kind of rustic, but still not having any knot holes, it comes out beautiful. Here's another color. Again, these aren't the final colors. These are just to see what the grain looks like. Very, very cool.